Very good Tuesday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat to bring you your latest weather and night forecast, courtesy of no one other than On Target. Getting a look out there, folks, we got a low pressure system that's churning up here out of the south and west. You can see it located there across western Tennessee. This is pinwheeling some scattered light rain showers and some low stratus clouds that we're going to be dealing with the cloud cover expected to hang around throughout the vast majority of today. As all these weather makers move off to the east, folks, we're going to have a cold front that's going to be arriving here out of the north and west. And whenever this passes, folks, this is going to be bringing a jolt of much colder air out of that same direction. Let's get a look across the region, shall we? The B.H. James Distiller Skycam down in Adairville is showcasing exactly what we're talking about this morning. Folks, with a lower visibility out there and with the wet pavement, give yourself an extra few minutes on the morning commute. It is not ideal conditions for a commute whatsoever. We can jump over and take a look at the Beechtree News Skycam up in Morgantown. Got an identical scenario with the low visibility and the scattered light rain showers and drizzle that are plaguing the Wobbles community and beyond. Temperatures have stayed up throughout the overnight. We're hanging out right around the upper 50s, upper 40s, lower 50s region-wide. We're going to hit our high temperatures right around mid-morning on into midday. Then as that low pulls off to our north and east, those winds are going to be coming out of the north and west, resulting in a steady fall throughout this afternoon with a reinforcing jolt slated overnight and on into our Wednesday, and that could be bringing a bit of snow along with it. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Here we are looking at the surface map this morning, and that cold front and that low pressure system is right on our doorstep. The northwesterly flow that's going to come surging in with this trough behind this cold front is going to result in drastically colder conditions. That is a promise. So let's go ahead and let's break down the short-term model guidance and what this complex weather maker is going to mean for us. So taking a look this morning, right here at the 6 a.m. hour, the scattered light rain showers being picked up very well by this particular model set. We're going to work throughout the day. You can see, folks, the bulk of the rainfall should be east of the region by early afternoon, but we're still going to have to combat some patchy drizzle out there with a low-hanging stratus deck. Looks like it's not going to be going anywhere throughout today. As we work throughout the overnight and into our Wednesday, we're going to have a secondary cold front that's going to come blasting through here, okay? So take a look at the pre-dawn hours of our Wednesday morning, and this is going to leave some question marks for us. Temperatures are going to be well above freezing today, folks, but right around sunrise tomorrow morning, we're going to dip to right around the 30-degree mark. Now, this doesn't look like that it's going to be bringing much, but if we are able to squeeze those temperatures around to the 30-degree mark, we might have a few slick spots on bridges and overpasses. We're not expecting any overstrenuous or major impacts out of this. With that being said, we got that cold front that's going to blast through here. Cold air advection is going to bring in winds out of the north and west between 15 to 30 miles an hour throughout our Wednesday. Now, folks, whenever we wake up on Wednesday morning with this moisture working east of the region, we could get in on a few hours of sunshine out there, but don't be deceived. We get this secondary disturbance that comes in here out of the north and west right around the lunchtime hour, and progressing throughout our Wednesday afternoon, we could get in on another round of a wintry mix or even these bursts of snow showers that's going to come along with it. Now, with that being said, with winds out of the north and west at 20 to 30 miles an hour, wind chills are going to be locked into the 20s throughout our Wednesday. However, real-time readings on the thermometers are expected to hit anywhere between the upper 30s to lower 40s. So if that comes to fruition, anything that's falling during this point in time is going to have to combat those well above average ground temperatures. So again, we might get a short-lived dusting on the grassy areas and things of that nature. We'll have to pay close attention to snow rates, but where temperatures are right now, we are not overly concerned with travel impacts at this time. We're going to continue throughout the late Wednesday afternoon hours and then throughout Wednesday night, and we could still have some scattered bursts of snow arriving, but temperatures are going to be falling below freezing with that reinforcing jolt of colder air Wednesday night and then on into Thursday. So long story short, we're going to be keeping our eyes on two time frames there. It's going to be late tonight into the early morning hours of our Wednesday. We could have a few slick spots out there on the bridges and overpasses. But again, late Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night, depending upon how our temperature profiles behave. But right now, it appears that it's not going to be until after sunset whenever those temperatures will drop below freezing. By sunrise on Thursday, all the moisture is out of here. We're going to have loads of sunshine to work back in here across the region, despite the colder temperatures. On that note, regarding temperatures, let's take a look at the old pendulum swing here over the next 48 hours. Today, high temperatures are going to be achieved, folks, right around the 10 to 11 a.m. hour. Then watch as we work into the afternoon. It's not drastic, but we do get temperatures that begin to slide through the 40s throughout the afternoon on into this evening. Low temperatures coming in right around the freezing mark, folks, at sunrise tomorrow morning with that little light initial round of snow arriving. But we're going to quickly rebound back above freezing by mid-morning tomorrow. And then we get the scattered light rain and snow showers in here. But take a look. Even by 5 p.m. tomorrow evening during the Wednesday evening commute, temperatures are going to remain above freezing, so that is the good news. That's why we're not expecting any, if anything, just minimal impacts regarding travel. And then we get the cold surge in here, folks, late Wednesday night on into our Thursday. And then we're going to go back on the temperature pendulum swing upward yet again, because why not? We are in Kentucky, right? So take a look. We get past the cold streak Wednesday into Thursday with the scattered light snow or wintry mix not being ruled out. We work into the start of the weekend, folks, and here comes our next weather maker. Developing low pressure system attached cold front is going to pull north and east over the region. This is going to result in widespread light to moderate rain showers throughout pretty much Saturday afternoon all the way into our Saturday night, all the way into at least the mid-morning hours of our Sunday. And then high pressure tries to build back in here, bringing some sunshine back for us to start out the new work week on Monday of next week, all right? So getting back here in the shorter term, folks, here's a look at the latest from the local National Weather Service office regarding at least a dusting of snow getting on the ground. This would include late tonight into early tomorrow morning. We're not expecting much, if anything at all. But then Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening, Bowling Green has been given a big old 4% chance or probability of seeing at least a 1/10 of an inch, or basically a sparse dusting of snow on the ground. Folks, at those readings, as Lloyd Christmas would say, so you're telling me there's a chance. Let's be real, all right? Looking at total rainfall amounts coming out there, this will include this morning on into this afternoon. It's spotty, it's drizzly, light showers, nothing to get overly concerned with. But the bulk of this, 1 to 1.5 inches of rainfall, will arrive on Saturday and lasting all the way through our Sunday morning. So a good little bit of rainfall to come along with that weather maker to start out the weekend. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6-day weather forecast brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Likely rain chances throughout the day. You see the high temperatures at 57 degrees, folks. Those have already been achieved. All right, we're going to hang out right around the low to mid 50s through mid-morning and then the slow decline this afternoon and evening. Low splitting either side of the 32-degree mark with those scattered light snow showers not being rolled out overnight. Again, I'm not expecting much, if any, impacts out of that whatsoever. Scattered light rain showers, some snowflakes, burst of snow here and there with highs in the lower 40s. Should mitigate any travel impacts yet again. And then the coldest air of the week arrives. Lows between the upper teens, lower 20s Wednesday night, near 40 on Thursday afternoon. But folks, both Wednesday and Thursday, I would like to note, those northwest winds is going to create a much colder feel with wind chills down into the 20s throughout. Friday, we're going to be in the lower 50s with clouds thickening up ahead of our next weather maker. Lower 50s throughout the entire weekend with those widespread showers plaguing the vast majority of our Saturday and a bit of our Sunday to come along with it. Folks, it's going to wrap up your Tuesday morning Whether or Not forecast brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and